I'm 10 on your side. Stephanie Hudson explains what's happening next and why advocates are pushing so hard for this. Steph?
Alana, more than 6 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's, a disease that destroys memory and mental functions. There is no cure, but doctors say 2 new medications offer hope they've never had before. But they're very pricey, and without Medicare or Medicaid covering the cost, almost no one can afford it.
Their signs say it all. These protesters want more time to live and laugh with their families.
We are perplexed. We don't understand why they are not approving the use of these drugs for the people that need them most.
Wardenia Lassiter lost her mother to Alzheimer's disease. At the time, doctors had little to offer, least of all hope. Now, 2 new drugs, aducanumab and lecanemab, are showing promising results.
The drug is shown to have an effect on removing amyloid plaques from patients' brains. Those plaques we think cause Alzheimer's.
The FDA granted approval for both drugs under an accelerated program. It allows earlier approval of drugs that treat serious conditions for which there's an unmet medical need. But the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid won't pay for the treatments that cost upwards of $25,000 a year.
And that's why we're angry, and that's why we're mad, and that's why we're fighting.
The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid released a statement in February in response to the Alzheimer's Association's request to reconsider. It said CMS is required to examine whether a medication is reasonable and necessary, and that as of the date of this letter, there is not yet evidence meeting the criteria for reconsideration. But for thousands, if not millions of Americans, doctors argue time is of the essence. The medications are designed for early-stage mild memory loss.
There shouldn't be any roadblock to be able to give those medications to our patients who are in need.
If they wait too long, it'll be too late. That's why these protesters are going back to D.C. May 24th to rally for access now.
Well, we want to show them that we mean business.
The FDA should review phase 3 of the lecanemab study this summer. If fully approved, the CMS should revisit an approval process. If you're interested in joining that rally, you'll find a link to the Alzheimer's Association with this story on wavy.com. Stephanie Hudson, 10 on your side.